Oi, fellow comrades, this is Squidtard here, and welcome back to another video on Squidtard Sports. So we all know what time it is. It's time for the Tennessee Vols to go up against the Georgia Bulldogs. This is one rivalry on this channel that I think a lot of you are used to. Probably the most infamous rivalry on this channel. For a lot of reasons. A lot of the people that watch this channel are Georgia fans and love to see me suffer. Tennessee has yet to beat the Georgia Bulldogs in my time on this channel. Could this finally be the year that we get a big win over Georgia, especially when they're number one and we're unranked? Will we ever figure it out? I don't know. Let's find out.
No, can't do that.
Huh?
You're copying Uncle Lou. You can't do that.
What? What are you talking about? Alright, fine. Fine, we'll take another direction. If I can't do it like this without it being trademarked, then I guess I'll just have to go with a different direction. Okay, fine. So if we have to change things, then so be it. I'm okay with it. I'm sure a lot of you are too. So the Tennessee Georgia
No, not allowed to do that either.
What?
Stop copying Uncle Lou, man.
You gotta be kidding.
You're stealing all of his content.
This. Can I talk about college football?
You're stealing all of Uncle Lou's content, man. You got to make your own content.
Oh my gosh. Oi, fellow comrades, this is Squidtard here, and welcome to the first ever Tardarian candle review. Today we have none other than the Vanilla Cupcake Yankee Candle. Alright, so of course, it's not in pristine condition. I've been using it for a little while now, but I'm sure it's still a pretty good condition. It's nice, it smells good. Smells delicious. Smells delicious again. It's nice. It's nice. It's wonderful. I think, if possible, that y'all could definitely give this a try, because I sure do love me a nice candle here, and it goes very well with the overall setting of this room that reeks of donuts and stuff since I worked the place, but
Come up with your own original
What?
ideas, man. Uncle Lou already made a video on that. I saw him do it in 2011.
No. You know what? No. Yeah. If everything's got to be friggin' trademarked with you people, then let me tell you something, okay? Okay? These Lutards are the biggest morons on the planet. You people. And no, before you ask, if you don't know what I'm referring to with the name Lutard, I am not referring to Uncle Lou specifically. Uncle Lou is probably one of the best college football creators on here. Works the hardest, does the best editing. Well, second best editing. He's really good at what he does. The best at talking about college football. He's super knowledgeable on the sport. Definitely more knowledgeable than any of us on here. That's a fact, alright? That's a fact. I'm not taking anything away from Uncle Lou. And Uncle Lou fans, not taking anything away from you guys too. Y'all can enjoy Uncle Lou as much as you want to. And that's absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with that. The problem comes when you come over to people like me and other college football content creators who either talk about college football right there, talk about college football while holding up their phone to the screen, or talk about anything else, and then go, no, not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that. You know why? You're just a copy. You're just a clone. You're just a clone of Uncle Lou. You're just a clone. You gotta create your own content, because this is trademarked. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to walk around your room with the phone up. You're not allowed to talk about college football. Only Uncle Lou's allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Stop being a clone. Stop being a copy. Shut up. I can do what I want. And no, this is not trademarked by anybody. I can pace around the room with the phone in my hand if I want to. If this is trademarked by Uncle Lou, then man, I really hate it for vloggers golly, people have been vlogging and having their phone up in the air, walking around, pacing around places like Bum Butt, Georgia, or whatever you people can find from. They've been walking around doing, I don't even know what. Hey, we're gonna go take a look at the newest burger joint in Bum Doo Big Nut, Georgia. We're gonna go take a look at it. Is that trademarked? Are they allowed to do that? Are you going to go in there in the vlogger's channel? Are you going to go over there and be like, no, you need to stop what you're doing right now. You are not allowed to do this. It is trademarked by Uncle Lou specifically, and there is nothing that you can do about it. I have the right to tell you that you have no right to make content like this because it's just a copy of Uncle Lou. Good morning. Look, if people wake up in the morning and say good morning, are you going to tell them, no, not allowed to say that. That's a catchphrase by Uncle Lou, and you're not allowed to use it. You're not allowed to tell people good morning. I work the morning shift, okay? What if every time somebody comes up and says, hey, good morning, I just stop? No, stop, no, stop right there. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to say that because I don't know why. Uncle Lou said not to, so... What about talking about college football? What about talking about... If I can't talk about college football, what does that mean for everyone else on here? Are they not allowed to talk about college football either? Man, that must really suck for people. And not even in the SEC. That must really suck for all these big content creators like BVD, Law Tide, Pigskin and Pete. Oh, it must really suck for them. And they're not allowed to do what they do anymore. You know why? Because it's trademarked by Uncle Lou, according to you people. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I thought you would have been on YouTube long enough to know that no idea on here is 100% original. It's just not possible. You are pulling something out of somebody's playbook every time. What if a college football coach like Kirby Smart had to create a playbook from scratch, wasn't allowed to use any other play that any other team uses? If they were to go whip up a halfback screen, no, not allowed to do that. That's trademarked by Tennessee. That's trademarked by the Vols. You're not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that. What if every time somebody created a Tennessee football video, I go over there and tell them, no, not allowed to, you're not allowed to make Tennessee football videos. Tennessee football videos are trademarked on YouTube. By who? By me! What if I went around doing that? Imagine how dumb that would be. That's ridiculous, man. You people are ridiculous. It's the stupidest thing. And it's not even like just me holding up my phone and pacing around the room. If I were sitting right here, doing a video right here, if I were doing the video on this chair, which I have, that's already happened. People have already come up and said, no, not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that. Hey, stop being a clone of Uncle Lou. Stop being a clone of Uncle Lou. Stop being a clone of Uncle Lou, Squidtard. You got to come up with your own content, Squidtard. You're just taking all this stuff out of Uncle Lou, Squidtard. What is wrong with you people? Jeez. Again, not taking anything away from Uncle Lou, one of the best content creators regarding college football on YouTube, no doubt. But that doesn't mean the rest of us aren't allowed to talk about college football. What would that mean for Tennessee fans? Like me. Would I just have to stop talking about college football? You'd want that, wouldn't you? Maybe that's the reason why you want me to... Maybe that's the reason why you want me to stop talking about it. Is because you don't want to hear what you need to hear. Which is Georgia is overrated. Let's get to the other portion of this video, which is about Georgia football. Here's the thing, okay? We all know the story of Georgia. This is nothing new. People are looking at Georgia right now, talking about how good their defense is. Oh, man, that national talent defense. Is this really the year that Georgia wins it all? Is this really the time for Georgia to win the national championship? Is this time? No! We all know the story behind this. This is nothing new with Georgia. Ever since... I mean, come on. There's 3 things that are guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, and Georgia choking in a football season. We all know. It doesn't matter if they're number 1, number 12, number 15, number 25, number 69. The result is always the same. They'll look really good, win out a bunch of easy games. Everybody's like, oh, Georgia might not be too bad. And then they get absolutely stomped, absolutely railed by any good team that they play, and they end up choking it. It's always happened. It's a story as old as time itself. We all know the ending to this, and it's not going to go in UGA's favor. In fact, the choking starts tomorrow. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. Georgia is getting ready to lose to an unranked Tennessee. Let me tell you, Tennessee is probably the best opponent Georgia has played all season. That's just the truth. Clemson? Well, we all thought Clemson was good, weren't they? Clemson has zero offense. Clemson doesn't know what offense is. They are dead. They're dead. There's just nothing there when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. Clemson is a really good defense. Good. Cool. They have zero offense. Georgia Tech, who has zero offense, nearly beat them. And then, who else have they played? To be honest, let's be honest here. The best team Georgia has played all season, without a doubt, is Auburn and Jordan Hare. And here's the argument against that. Auburn and Jordan Hare, Squidtard. That's the real deal right there. Even Alabama can't do nothing against Auburn and Jordan Hare. In fairness, granted, things do happen in Jordan Hare. Things just do happen. But that's against Alabama. This isn't like Iowa State, where you go into Iowa State, and then suddenly they go from looking like a tier 5 Big 12 team to a elite powerhouse. It's not like that with Auburn. Maybe they'll play better at home. Most teams do. But it's not like Auburn goes from looking really bad to suddenly looking like they're gods. It doesn't work like that. So, no. You want to... In order to sum this up, I guess you could say Georgia doesn't have many quality wins, do they? Now, of course, they're one of the least... The least thing... The thing I could say for Georgia as compared to the other undefeated teams is at least they're not riding the struggle bus like Cincinnati, Oklahoma, or who's the other undefeated? Not Michigan State. They actually lost. I don't even remember the last undefeated. Is it UTSA? Now, I think UTSA should be number 1. But this isn't even about those teams. This is about Georgia and the fact that they're getting ready to lose to Tennessee tomorrow. See, this is the thing. You can't trust a Georgia fan when they tell you, "Oh, we're not losing to Tennessee." Here's the thing. Georgia fans' expectations on Tennessee this season were at the lowest they could possibly be. If Nick Saban was coaching Tennessee today with the 2016 football team, Georgia fans would still be on here in the offseason before saying Tennessee's going 6-6 at max. That's how stupid some of these people are, these Georgia fans. They nut ride the Tennessee hate train, and no different this year. Of course, with all these scholarship losses and the whole Jeremy Pruitt fiasco and just pretty much everything going on with Tennessee, Georgia fans were honestly convinced that Tennessee could go 0-12. It was that bad. That bad. Well, news for you. That didn't happen. Tennessee's sitting at 5-4 right now. Yeah, we have 4 losses, but I don't know if you haven't been able to tell, but Tennessee has massively improved on the offensive side of the ball throughout the season's progression. That's why I didn't mention Florida, because Florida, if this were at the start of the season, I wouldn't be on here saying Tennessee is the best team you're going to play all season, because that wouldn't be true. Because Florida beat Tennessee at the start of the season. But if you look at them now, Tennessee's on the high train and Florida is in the dump. To be honest, if Florida and Tennessee played right now, the spread would probably be 17 in favor of Tennessee. that's just how, I mean, that's just what we're looking at here. So, to be fair, I guess that's what you could have expected. So, anyway, to sum this up, I think I can really wrap things up here by saying, Georgia, you're not beating Tennessee. It's just not happening. I know I've said that on here quite a few times in the last few years, but this time, Tennessee's coming with an actual offense. We're not coming with the same poverty offense and poo-poo quarterback. No, this is completely different. This is the real deal. We got Hendon Hooker, who's putting up 45 to 50 to 60 points a game. But, Georgia's got an offense too. Did you see what they did against Vanderbilt? Listen, any high school softball team in America could put up 60 on Vanderbilt. That's not... I'm not impressed with that. I'm sorry, Georgia. It's over for you. This is where your undefeated road comes to an end. The choking starts soon. So I would say get used to it, but you'll do the same thing next year, where you'll ride the high train and then lose the same way you're going to tomorrow. So enjoy the undefeated while it lasts. You got about a day left until it comes to a halting end. Until then, I'll be around. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Tennessee's coming with an absolute storm of an offense. This is the best offense you've played all season. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes, because it's going to go well in our favor. So you can expect any regular Georgia fan, I'll be on here telling you, just good game and all that stuff. But for you Lutards, especially the ones that have been coming on here talking about how I've just been a clone and Tennessee ain't no good. Tennessee will go 0-12. Tennessee's terrible. You better show up. You better show up no matter what happens tomorrow. I expect for you to show up, and you know you should. And I remember each and every one of you, so do not think you'll get out of this alive if you don't show up. Until then, I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Power to Tardaria, and go Vols. BPD!